I'm alive. Yes, I am. Hey up, it's Stephen, Old Yorkshire Geek, and Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. Sorry, I'm just doing something else. I pressed go live and then I forgot I had to do something else as well. What am I like? What am I like? Anyway, I hope you're all having a great Christmas, if anybody's watching. But probably not. What I'm doing, I'm going and looking for my my live stream so I can get a shareable link and share it on Facebook and places like that. And then people might want to pop in and celebrate Christmas with me. I've got my eggnog. Here we go. There we go. I've got my eggnog with generous portion of rum in it. I'll have a little swig of that. That's grand. So just bear with me while I just do some sharing. I'm going onto my Facebook and I'll share the link on Facebook. I'd be playing some Christmas music in the background if I knew any, like, you know, ones that wouldn't get me copyright striked. Hey. But anyway, come on, the internet being slow for Christmas. I think it is, isn't it? I think it is, isn't it? By the way, I'm streaming. I better make sure, aren't I? Make sure everything's hunky-dory. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm there. I'm there. I can see myself. Right, so we've done that one. We'll nip over to Twitter. I'll just share that on my Twitter twatter, whatever you want to call it. By the way, I've got me. You can't see. Where is it? Which side are we on? That side. The Iron Maiden Christmas Eddie. There you go. Would it be best doing it another way? If I click on that, what will that do? Where will that take me? I think it just takes me into there. Oh, never mind then. I don't know what I'm doing. It's live. Trouble is with Twitter, you see, I'd better write something as well, hadn't I? Christmas Day live stream. Is live stream all one word or two words? I don't know. Smiley face. Whatever. Anyway, so something went wrong, but don't fret. Let's give it another shot. What are you talking about? I haven't done anything. Christmas Gremlins. There we go. It's done it there. Done it now. Right, so anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get on with talking about stuff. I hope you've had a nice Christmas. I've had a lovely Christmas so far. Got up this morning, not super early. But the turkey was cooked yesterday. Basically almost everything was cooked yesterday, so it was just to heat up today, so I'm not rushing around like a loony. There's only me and my son anyway. So we've had this Christmas dinner, so I'm full. I am full, and I've got my eggnog with rum, and I've opened my prezzies, and I'm going to show you my prezzies, what I've got right now. Wow. You know, so I can show off. So first up, I got the usual, smelly nice, which is greatly appreciated because I'm a stinky. Where is it? Can you see it there? I should do it from this side, shouldn't I? There we go. It's from my sisters, so obviously my sisters know that I smell. So that's one. I think that was from our Denise. Hello, Denise. Merry Christmas. And I think this one is from our Sue. If I've got it wrong, I do apologise. I'm rubbish at remembering who gets me what. So I think we're that side, aren't we? There we go. Links, obviously. Great stuff. It comes in handy. What else have I got? I got some... I've got chocolates. I've got chocolates as usual. I'm not supposed to. Technically, I'm diabetic. I shouldn't be eating chocolates, but, I like my chocolates. So a bit of Lindor. I do like these. They're very Moorish, I'm not up on foreign chocolate. British chocolate's amazing. All this foreign chocolate's not usually that good. But Lindor, yummy. What else? Put that over there. Speaking of British chocolate, can't go wrong with a big bar of dairy milk. Cadbury's Dairy Milk. That's the That's the bee's knees, is that stuff? It certainly is. And another Maltesers. Everybody knows if you get a Christmas present that's rectangular and makes that noise, you get yourself some Maltesers. Oh, that's it. And I also got... no, I've dropped them. Wait a minute. Come here, bugger. Some cool T-shirts. Right, see if I can remember who got me what. I can't remember. So I've got some cool T-shirts. I got this one, a Star Warsy one. Where are we? That way. Wow, cool. Pop it over there. Another one here. A Star Trek one, which is super cool. This is from my nephew Stephen, by the way. You know, great name. No, wrong way. There we go. USS Defiant Development, you know, patch T-shirt, cool. Love that one. I love all of them, but that one, you know, particularly made me giddy. And what's this one? Oh, this one. Got this off my mate Simon and his lovely family, Joe and Dan. Merry Christmas. A Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, of course. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Yeah. Right, so that's the... I haven't done. I've got lots to go yet. Where else? Where shall we go next? Got a big pile of them here. This was my big brother. I'm knocking things. Can you still hear me? We've got a Star Trek Borg duck. Can you see it? Hang on. Where are we? It's a Borg duck. You shall be quack-simulated. Is that what it says? I've just made that up. That's what I'm going to say anyway. You shall be quack-simulated. What we got here? Some lovely stuff from my friend Marie. Down in that there London. It's not really in London, but down that way. By the sea. You see that? A cool bit of art. It's art, is this? An art print from a proper artist with all the horror film bad guys. As you can see, we'll go from left to right. We've got Regan from The Exorcist, and we've got Jack from The Shining, and we've got Norman Bates from Psycho, and the Scream chap. What do they call him? I forgot what they call him. Then Jason Voorhees and Eddie, Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, Michael Myers, Pennywise. Which way am I going? Then Carrie. My son said Carrie's not a baddie. I said, well, she kind of turns bad at the end, but she isn't really, is she? But anyway, she's a horror icon. Then we've got Hannibal Lecter, and finally Samara from The Ring. And Aidan went, I had a teacher called Samara. I said, did she crawl through tellies and murder people? He said, no. So that's that one. That's cool. Really like that. I don't know where I'm going to put it, though. I'll find somewhere for it. I forgot to include this one. I do apologise, Marie. But Marie got me this lovely KB radio mug, which is from the movie The Fog. It's a reference to that. Adrian Barbeau, as Stevie Wayne, was the host of the KB radio station in Antonio Bay in the movie John Carpenter's The Fog. So thanks, Marie, for that. Sorry I didn't include it in the original live stream, but I put it in now. So thank you and Merry Christmas. Now this one's a present to myself. There's a few of these. So I got that one. J.R. Tolkien, The Fall of Numenor. Bit of a tome. I got it because actually, when I saw it on Amazon, it gave the impression it was full of amazing pictures and artwork. And it is, but not as much as I wanted. I really want to look at the pictures and then do a lot of reading. Because there's stuff like that in it. You see it. Cool. The John, I forgot his name now. Is it John Lee? Don't sound right, does it? Hang on. It'll say at the beginning, won't it? Alan Lee. I knew it was something Lee. Alan Lee. Oh, of course, worked on the films. And I think he worked on Rings of Power as well. Tut. Next, another one from Marie. A chocolate a chocolate controller so I can play a game and then eat the evidence when I'm really bad at it. Which is all the time. What else? This is from my mate Simon and his family. Obviously, I'm into space and stuff, so this is an Artemis. Can you see that? Can I get closer to it? Artemis pin. So that'll go on me jacket. An Artemis pin. Remember, that's the rocket that's going back to the moon. Oh, it's been back to the moon and come back, hasn't it? But it's going to take people to the moon. Fingers crossed. So that's cool. For me, anyway. Another one from Simon and his family. Simon, Joe and Dan. Big Queen fan. This is the Queen, The Miracle. To be honest, The Miracle's not probably my least favourite Queen album, to be honest. No, it isn't. Queen rocks. No, Cosmos rocks. That's my least favourite Queen album. But of the Freddie era, this is probably my least favourite. But it's still great. This is the re-release thing, the anniversary edition or whatever, and it's got extra stuff in it. They released some singles, didn't they? That Freddie recorded before his death. So that's what this is. So I'll be listening to that later. Probably shedding a little tear, because I do get emotional at Christmas. Right, this one is off my nephew, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. There we go. Oh, it's heavy. It's, where are we? Stormtrooper, I'm wrong way around, there we go. Stormtrooper ale or beer. Stormtrooper beer and a glass to drink it from. So I'll probably have that later. Excuse me, coughing. Probably means I need to have another little sip of eggnog, doesn't it? I put too much rum in there. Is there such a thing as too much rum? I don't know. Right, next up. Can't remember who got me this. It's either my brother or one of my nephews, and I can't remember which one. I do apologise in advance. But anyway, it's a Star Wars Darth Vader snowman pop vinyl. Can you see it? There you go, for reflections. There you go. So Darth Vader snowman. There you go. The snow is strong in this one, or with this one. And I think this is finally. I think this is finally. I do believe. Well, sort of. No, it's not. Yeah, sort of final. And finally, this is from his sister. Thanks, Julie. She got me some hot sauces. There we go. I don't know why. I know I like hot things, like hot curries and stuff like that, and chili. So maybe, I think that's the thinking behind it. But, you know, the thought that counts, isn't it? So I'm going to be having some hot stuff later, I should imagine. I don't know what I'm going to have it with. There we go. We get the crazy swine. What is it? Garlic del Fuego. Jalapeno, Mexican style something. I can't read. It's too dark. I should have my light on, shouldn't I? But, on it tells you the Scoville thingamabobs. The Scoville rating. Don't ask me what it means. I don't know. There's like chilies that's like 1 million Scovilles, isn't there? So we've got 5,000 Scovilles for the jalapeno, Mexican style 1,300, garlic del Fuego 1,900. Oh, that's that one. Extreme red 15,000 Scovilles. So that's red. It's the smallest bottle as well. So they're concentrated, isn't it? I'm slavering. And red chili 1,700 Scovilles. So I don't know. I'm supposed to just drink it or what? I don't know. 5-pack of gourmet hot sauces. So there you go. Thanks, Julie. And Jez and Cal. Thank you very much. I'll be burning my face off with that later. I'll put my light on, shall I? Ah! Burning. Probably too bright now, whatever. And finally, a present to myself. Because I've never had one of these, but everybody seems to have them these days. And it were on offer for half price at Amazon. Stop knocking the microphone, idiot. I got myself an Alexa, but I've not tried it yet. I haven't ended the world with it. You know, Alexa, cause nuclear destruction. Does it work? If you said that, I don't know. But I'll be plugging that in later on. So I think that was it. I think that's all my prezzies. And Eddie got some lovely stuff as well. But he's all upstairs in his room now mostly, apart from the sweets. He's told me, keep the sweets down here. So they're down here. Oh, and we got some stuff from the neighbours. The lady over the street gave us a big thing. Hang on, I'll get it. I'll get it and show you. There we go. I got that from the lady over the street. It's a tier of chocolate and nut delight. So that'll be nice to munch on. Oh, wrong side. There we go. There you go. So that's that. So they always give us some. I never give them. I send them a card, but I never give them a present. They always give me something. And definitely finally from the next door neighbours. Next door, the ones attached. It's the first time they've ever given us anything. A nice box of Bailey's chocolates. There we go. From them. So there we go. So, I always give all the neighbours cards. I go around the immediate neighbours, not the whole street. They always get cards off me. But there we go. So that's it. That's my prezzies. So I might as well sod off now, eh? That's done with. That's what Aidan says when he's opened his presents. He says I'll sod off now. So what can we do now then? What can we do now? So we sing a song, eh? Am I drunk enough to sing a song? I'm not even drunk. Can't get drunk with a bit of eggnog, can you? Oh, too much rum. Right, so where were we? My mate Jay over on Sidetrek, was supposed to be singing the 12 Days of Stargate Christmas. If I can find it. We'll use that. Actually, what I'll do. See, I'm not organised whatsoever. Right, we'll get that up. Yeah, we'll do it like that, so I can close that. Right. And you can sing along with me. You're supposed to be singing along the 12 Days of Stargate Christmas. But he says he's got a cold, so he can't sing it anymore. So I thought, well, I'll do it then. Oh, pardon me. I told you to be burping and farting after my Christmas dinner. Well, that's what I'm doing now. So here we go. So if you're into Stargate, I should have my Stargate stuff on, shouldn't I? But I am. Never mind. And if you don't know anything about Stargate, this will mean nothing to you. So shall we just give it a go? Shall we just give it a go and see what happens? I'm a terrible singer, by the way, but I don't care. Anyway, so I've got to put the lyrics up, haven't I? Hang on, I've got to open up a window capture or whatever. Sources, not hot sources, image sources. There we go. Add source. Add a new source. Right, we'll go SG1 Xmas. We'll call it that. And then I've got to find the bugger. Where have I put it? There we go. Do. Oh, there it is. There it appears. Look, it's there. Look. So I'll put that on, so you can sing along with me. Do you want to see me as well? There we go. We'll have it like that, eh? And then you can see me as well. And sing along the 12 Days of Stargate Christmas. So have some music. Let's have some music. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me SG1 on an alien world. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two Samantha Carters and SG1 on an alien world. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me three Teal'c Deeds, two Samantha Carters and an SG1 on an alien world. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. With trees on 6th day of Christmas, who gave to me 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 chevrons locked, 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 the episode Citizen Joe. 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. You're up, Aiden. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. My son's getting angry because I'm singing. The 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 F302s, 8 episode season 2, 7 locked, 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 amazing seasons, 5 of Atlantis, 2 of Universe, 7 chevrons locked, 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 replicators, 10 amazing seasons, and all the others died. F302, season 8, episode 2, season Joe. Locked, 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 system lords, 11 replicators, 10 amazing season, all the rest died. F302, season 8, episode season Joe. 7 chevrons locked, 6 times Daniel died, 5 Stargate rings. 4 great racers, 3 teal'c indies, 2 Samantha Cadders, and SG1 on an alien world. There. Well, that good. Did you like that? Did you like that? We can get rid of that now, can't we? And now Aidan can stop shouting at me. Did you hear him? He was shouting at me because I was singing. He doesn't like me singing, does Aidan? He gets rather cross for some reason. I don't know why. Because I've got a lovely singing voice, haven't I? Oh dear. Wonder what Jay'll think of that. The link for his YouTube channel is in the description. Maybe my singing prowess will appear at some point. I doubt it very much. Right. What next? Hang on, just let me get rid of stuff now. Get rid of me lyrics. Shall we have a look at some sci-fi news? See if there's any sci-fi news on Christmas Day. That's what we'll do. Right, so I'll make myself small again. I'll get rid of that. It's just what you want at Christmas, isn't it? A fat, bearded bloke singing badly. Right, let me shrink myself down into my usual size in the corner. And we will pop up the old window. Tut. There we go. Right, so what's happening? Right, I'll hit refresh. Just to make sure. No, good. West Palm beats teen author to publish sci-fi book at 14 years old. Oh, well, good for him. I hope it's successful. What else? Way of Water's barely scraping by at the box office. Don't count him out. Don't count him out. Hideo Kojima reveals how he is planning to make video games even 100 years from now. I'm sure he's got, things locked away in a safety deposit box. 10 sci-fi universes whose technology could actually happen. It was technically Star Trek and The Expanse, isn't it? That's about it, isn't it? I should imagine. Shall we have a look? Come on, let's have a look at this one then. Right, so what we got then? Even if the stories are outlandish, go away. And the characters are aliens unlike anything humans have encountered in real life, sci-fi universes have to get the technology right to make for a compelling experience, grounding stories in consistent and well-justified technology, like Star Trek and The Expanse have done. So I'm slavering. Have another drink. Is key to is key to a believable sci-fi world. As for how likely the technology of these shows, blah blah blah. Let's get onto the list. Cyberpunk 2077. I've got that. I started it. I've not got very far. I'm rubbish at games. So that's believable, is it? What does it say? In the real world, human-machine cyborgs are very much real. Much of the application so far has been for aiding people with disabilities. There's a newsreader on BBC News who's got an implant in his head because he's deaf or something. So you can hear. Wall-E's robot solution to pollution could come true. Yeah, I'm sure it could. Well, we're all getting fat enough, aren't we, to be like the humans in Wall-E, just sat about. I mean, I look like one of them. The Expanse grounds its fascinating story in some real science. Well, yeah, it does. The ships and stuff are all, realistically done, mostly. With thrusters and stuff like that, and burns. They do long duration burns to create gravity on their ships. What is it? Constant acceleration, which creates gravity, doesn't it? And my hair's going mad. Yes, that's another one. Mass Effect. I don't know about that one. I played the first one. I didn't get very far in the second one. I liked the first one though. Alien, yeah, I suppose, maybe. I mean, the ship looked, plausible, didn't it? I don't know about hypersleep, though, and all that. That's still a bit of a pipe dream, I think, isn't it? Blade Runner, doomed synths have become more plausible. But they're not really robots, are they? They call them robots and stuff, and they kind of are, but they're not really. They're more like clones, aren't they, really? It's like bioengineering, isn't it? So the living beings, they're not robots or androids. Matrix has become closer to reality with VR. Well, yeah, I suppose so. Halo's military technology, surprisingly grounded. Well, I don't know. Is it? If you say so. I'll put the link for this in the description, by the way. The Martian story, some real science behind it. It's going to science the shit out of it, is it? Is that what it's going to do? I've seen it once. It was all right. Here we go. Some of Star Trek's outlandish technology is already real, like flip phones and all that. It is, and phasers and warp drive. That's all real. Didn't mention Stargate, did they? Everything in Stargate's real. It is. Don't believe me, just watch it. It's all true with Stargate. That's why in the Stargate show, they had the fictional show, Wormhole Extreme, to cover up for Stargate, to give it plausible deniability. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, very interesting. I will put that in the description, so I'll just copy that link before I get rid of it. And I'll try and put timestamps in if I can remember. Afterwards, obviously. Right. So I've saved that. Right, let's move on. See what else is there. 10 best 2022, 20, I don't know. New Rebel Moon photo previews Zack Snyder's sci-fi movie. We did this the other day, didn't we? A gimmick sci-fi actioner buckles up for a wild streaming ride. What's this one then? I don't know. Some of these websites, you pick news, the news thing on Google, and you just get loads of websites from God knows where with like month-old news. Oh dear. I should just stick to the worst Tom Cruise sci-fi movie on Netflix. Is that Oblivion? It's good as Oblivion. See, I'm not listening to these. I'm gonna go and look at. We'll look at Deadline first. You know, a proper news place. See what they've got. Well, I did that yesterday, didn't I? Bob Iger's Christmas Carol. I did that yesterday. Anything else? Is the wreck. Stephen Bonnar dies. UFC Hall of Fame was 45. Oh, very, very sad. Very sad. That other fella died, didn't he, from that group? I forgot. I'd never heard of him, to be honest. Max something or other, or Maxi. I'd never heard of him, to be honest. Another one there, look, Dax Tejera. That is an amazing name. Executive producer of ABC's This Week, was just 37. But he's got an amazing name, so his name will live on. That is great. I want to be called that. Another one. Maggie Threat dies. Actress and singer most famous for Mud's Women episode of Star Trek. Oh dear. She was 76. And there's a picture of it. So we'll click on that one. We'll click on that one. Then you can see a picture of her. There she is in Mud's Women. Maggie Threat. Hang on, I've got to move that again now. I tell you, these non-standard things. The actress and singer who most memorably played Ruth in the Mud's Women episode of the original Star Trek has died, her family announced. She was 76. Mud's Women is one of the most memorable episodes of the 1960s Star Trek, in no small part because it featured three stunningly beautiful women. Threat, Karen Steele and Susan Denberg, who seem to have strange powers over the male members of the Enterprise crew, except Spock, of course. Because they appear, you know, stunningly, they appear like differently to different members of the crew, don't they? The women are en route to a mining colony where they are to become wives for the wealthy but lonely men who mine precious dilithium crystals. Their secret is that they are made both beautiful and irresistible by taking a so-called Venus drug given to them by one of the series' most memorable rascals, Harry Mudd, Roger Carmel. Ironically, though, Carmel was her neighbour. Threat had to audition for the role. She had no idea what the show actually was. I am shocked that years later I am best known for doing this episode, she told author Tom Lasanti in 2017. I am forever in TV history. At least it was not so bad. At least it was not bad, so I am not embarrassed by it. Some company contacted me to sell my autograph on these Star Trek cards. They pay me to, and they resell at these Star Trek conventions. I was invited once, but it didn't work out. I'm going to say that's how they usually make a living, innit, from conventions and stuff these days. Speaking of pay, Threat told Lisanti she had to fight for her pay from the show. I remember we hit golden overtime that day of filming. We were there from about 4 in the morning to about 9 or 10 at night. You are past regular overtime and are into triple overtime. They didn't want to pay, said Threat. So did she threaten them? I had to fight for it through the Screen Actors Guild. So I never see that. I always think of Team America and the Film Actors Guild. Sorry. They don't like when you do that and hurts your chances to be on the show again. I got my money and no surprise was never invited back. Years later, I got a letter from Gene Roddenberry to forfeit my residuals and to donate them to his charity. I declined. Oh dear, that's not a very nice story, is it? And then it goes on to say, you know, all the other stuff that she's done. So anyway, she's passed away. That's very sad. So I'll put that one. I'll put that in the description as well. Hey dear, a lot of people died, haven't they? As I said the other day, people always die about Christmas. I know people die all year round, but it just seems more die over Christmas than any other time of the year. For some reason. Let's go somewhere else, shall we? See if we can find more jolly news. Shall we try Screen Rant? Let's have a look at Screen Rant. Avatar 2 already told you one character is doomed in a sequel. Did it? I don't know. The Doctor Who 2023 special trailer release dates. Oh, it's supposed to be today, isn't it? I think. Let's have a look. Doctor Who 2023 special trailer release date seemingly revealed. The Doctor Who 2023... You can't see that, can you? The special trailer release date seemingly revealed with a brief clip of Neil Patrick Harris's undisclosed villain. And there's Shooty Gatwa. Where are we? There we go. Doctor Who has teased a new look at its 2023 special episode, which will collectively mark the 60th anniversary of the British science fiction television series. David Tennant will be starring as the 40th Doctor, having previously portrayed the 10th Doctor between Christmas 2005 and New Year's Day 2011. It is the first time in the show's history that the same actor will have played two completely separate incarnations of the titular Time Lord. Yes, that says going to be the 10th Doctor. It's going to be the 14th Doctor. So this means it's going to be a completely different personality and characterisation and everything. We will see. Will he lose his accent? He still had it, didn't he, at the end of... I think he did. When he regenerated into David Tennant again, I think he still had the 10th Doctor voice. They should have let him have his Scottish accent, wouldn't they? In almost every year since the show's revival in 2005, Doctor Who has had a footprint on the end-of-year TV schedule, with Christmas specials throughout the Russell T Davies and Moffat eras, and New Year specials during the Chris Chibnall's Chris Chibnall's tenure. Though I think I'm getting drunk. Though the TARDIS is now scheduled to land again, or not scheduled to land again until November 2023, the official Doctor Who Twitter account has shared a brief clip from the upcoming anniversary episode, seemingly confirming the Doctor Who 2023 special trailer will arrive on Christmas Day. Check out the tease below. How the new era's promo campaign is already redefining Doctor Who, and there's Shooty in his Doctor Who togs. Is it going to show us this thing? Oh, that's David Tennant saying, "Oh, this looks familiar." His clothes regenerated as well, didn't it? Weirdly, I bet he says, "I'm not wearing that striped bloody rainbow thing. You can shite." That's what he said in his Scottish accent. So where's the thing that they said we were supposed to be looking at? Check out the tease below. Where is it? Is that it there? Is that it there? Is it going to appear? It's on Twitter. There we go. Oh, nothing rude's going to appear. Oh, there we go. All right, worldwide premiere. Oh, there you go. And it shows Neil Patrick Harris, and that's your lot. Oh, there you go. Right. Now I'll put that in the description as well. So just let me copy this. I can hear yawning now. I told you I'd be falling asleep as well, didn't I? Right, let's see if there's anything else for us to look at. Let's see if there's anything else to look at. Does Christmas exist in Star Trek? I did this myself a few days ago. Stealing my ideas. I hope they give me a mention. Do they? Bet they don't. Bet they bloody don't. See, I mentioned that. See. Phew. Bet you to the punch there, Screen Rant. Star Trek, this is from comics. Oh, Nelly's to that. Don't care about the comics. Hocus Pocus 2 sets up a better final film than you think. Is there going to be another one? I don't know. And it was in the first one. Because that just annoys the hell out of me. That face on Bette Midler just makes me not want to watch the film. There's going to be anything else in there, is there? Right, let's have a look somewhere else. What we got? Den of Geek. Let's have a look in Den of Geek. Doctor Who ranking the holiday specials. Nah. How Star Wars redeemed the 1978 holiday special. But they give Mandalorian Boba Fett's rifle, didn't they? That were in the holiday special. I think they mentioned the creature that Boba Fett rides in the holiday special. You've got to go and tame that creature, haven't you, on Mandalore. I think that's supposed to be the same one. What else have they done? Oh, they've mentioned Life Day, haven't they? And in the Mandalorian. Give away. Shall we see what they say? Let's see what they say. I'll open this up in a new tab and I'm not faffing about them. Right, how Star Wars redeemed the 1978 Hollywood special. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. Although it's not available to watch on Disney Plus, the Star Wars Holiday Special lives on in other ways. It's on YouTube and stuff. You can find it. Not only did the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special... I'm going to have to move that again. I have to tell you, will you give up with your web pages? Not only did the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special delight MCU fans, but it brought back the slightly foggy memory of the original inspiration, the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special. By the way, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special again last night. It's brilliant. I love that. And yes, I cried at the end of it. I did. Again. The 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special, a controversial TV oddity. Most fans of the galaxy far, far away. Drinking game. Would sooner like to forget. No, they won't. Not real fans if they want to forget it. Yet curiously, while the Star Wars Holiday Special is rarely anyone's favourite, modern creators have spent years reincorporating many of its ideas and lore into Star Wars canon in ways that are beloved by fans today. The bloody Star Wars Holiday Special is beloved. It's amazing. Go watch it. It's hilarious and slightly cringy, but it's great. While the special itself is no longer part of official Star Wars continuity, it should be, and it's not even available on Disney Plus. Many roaming there starting to kick in. Many elements from the TV film can now be found on modern shows like The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett, as well as in the pages of the canon books and comics. Here I'm shaking my head because they said that this new stuff's canon, and then until it's not anymore. Anyway, here are all the ways Star Wars has continued to revisit the holiday special over the past few decades, and how it's even redeemed some of its best ideas. Right, the Star Wars Holiday Special first introduced audiences to the ragtag group of Wookiees. The bloody Chewie's family. That make up Chewbacca's family. Pardon me. But Malla, Chewie's wife, Itchy, his father, and Lumpy, his son, became sensations for all the wrong reason. Derided often by fans for their slapstick nature and very questionable costuming, Lumpy looks terrifying. He does a bit. That they're central to the story's plot certainly didn't help the special, while these characters remained dormant for years. I mean, they didn't even give us subtitles. They just were like going, and all that, and no subtitles. While these characters remained dormant for years after their debut, the now non-canon Legends continuity, did bring them back from time to time in small roles in the books, such as after Chewie's death in the new Jedi Order series. Oh no, Chewie died. After Disney rebooted the canon in 2012, it had the opportunity to completely erase this trio of Wookiees from existence, but recent releases have actually ensured that the full group are once again members of Chewie's family tree, now formally known by their full names, Malatobuk, Atitikuk, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Lumpawaru. These Wookiees caused a stir when they were referenced in Solo: A Star Wars Story, but it wasn't until the release of the canon books Aftermath, Empire's End, and Life Day Treasury that they officially appeared in the flesh. These stories confirm that they continue to be a loving and caring support unit for Chewbacca, and the reason he keeps on fighting for a peaceful galaxy. Kashyyyk. It was totally mispronounced in something, wasn't it? It might have been in the holiday special, actually. I'm sure somebody says something like Kashyyyk or something like that. Anyway, one of the holiday special's biggest biggest additions to the fledgling Star Wars saga was the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk, a forest planet populated by massive trees on which Chewbacca and his people built whole cities. It's a novel concept that fleshed out the Wookiees' culture's deep connection to nature, but the budget constraints of the special meant TV director Steve Binder couldn't really capture the visual marvel of this setting. Instead, Kashyyyk was largely explored through the Lumpy and Itchy shenanigans and matte paintings. We saw matte paintings. Going on inside Chewie's house, which again didn't help matters. Regardless, the name, concept and aesthetics of the luscious forest world and the tree of life at the heart of the planet became key elements of the planet's later appearances in the saga. And we saw it in Revenge of the Sith, I was going to say it here. Fast forward to the canon timeline, and Kashyyyk has become an even bigger part of the galaxy far, far away. Drinking game. Twice its same bloody article. Trying to get me drunk. The planet was fully realised on the big screen in Revenge of the Sith as the site of one of the film's big battle sequences. I better make sure we're still streaming, aren't we? Yes, we are. I'd better just check. Where have I put it? There we go. And has since appeared in many books and comics, as well as the video game Jedi Fallen Order, which allows players to explore the planet like never before. I've got Fallen Order and I still haven't finished it. I don't think I'm very far into it. I think I've told you before that I got lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Despite its humble beginnings, Kashyyyk is now one of the most iconic planets in the galaxy. Boba Fett. Boba Fett was always destined to appear as one of the Empire Strikes Back's new and exciting rogues, but the Star Wars Holiday Special, released 2 years earlier, gave Lucasfilm an opportunity to get fans excited about the character before the arrival of the movie sequel. The result was the special's animated segment, The Story of the Faithful Wookiee, which is on Disney+. In which Luke, Han and Chewie meet Boba Fett for the first time, with its weird animation and the rubbery faces that everybody's got, and robots all bending, Sonic droids, all bending, it's weird. This is the cartoon that established Boba as a cunning a cunning bounty hunter. You notice I'm saying Boba and not Bob, because that's just how I say it. As he first pretends to befriend the heroes and later double-crosses them. It's here that we also learn that he's an agent of the Empire, and we hear about the Moon of Bogdan as well. An agent of the Empire, something that would be explored in more detail in the movie. And if you've ever wondered where that shot of Boba riding the dino-like Ichthyodont came from, that's from Faithful Wookiee. This animated sequence is perhaps the best part of the special, although it has since been wiped from canon with the rest of the TV film. But it is on Disney+. Of course, that didn't stop Boba Fett from becoming one of the most instantly recognisable characters of all time, although most fans are more likely to credit that to his role in Empire than the holiday special. But when you dig into all other bits of lore and iconography from the Faithful Wookiee that later made it into other parts of Star Wars canon, it's impossible to ignore this cartoon's impact. It's going on, is this, isn't it? It is, there's loads of stuff. Anyway, I'll leave that. The link for this is going in the description as well. I'm not reading all that on Christmas Day. Just not happening, I'm telling you. So, well, that link for that will go in the description. Because I've got to go and watch a James Bond film soon. It's the annual tradition. I've got to watch Spectre on Christmas Day because it was the last film that me and my late mum watched together on Christmas Day. So ever since then, I've watched Spectre every day. She died a year or two later. So I watch that every Christmas now in memory of my lovely mum, who's no longer with us. Right, anyway, see if there's any other news on Den of Geek. The best Christmas action movies that aren't Die Hard. There's Die Hard 2, isn't there? And Lethal Weapon. What else? What they're showing there? They're showing Cliffhanger. Or is it Cliffhanger? Or is it... that's Rocky 4, that, isn't it? I'm sure it is. And also, my Appointment with Fear that I did last Friday. I did P2, which is set on Christmas Eve. That's more of a horror than action, but there we go. So, what they're going to go with? Lethal Weapon. Yep, that's Christmas. Enemy of the State. Is that set at Christmas? I didn't know. Ronin. Is that set at Christmas? I didn't know that either. But that's a good film. What's that got to do with Christmas? Does it say? Filming in and around Nice and Paris during the holiday season. But does it have Christmas in it? Don't know. Rocky 4. I don't remember seeing that either in Christmas. I mean, we see Paulie's birthday, don't we? But that's not Christmas. I don't get it. Long Kiss Goodnight. I've never seen that. Born Identity. Yeah, I've seen them. I've never noticed Christmas though. Oh yes, it says it's Christmas. Where he discovers his surprise, it's actually Christmas. Oh, there you go. Behind Enemy Lines, I've never seen that. Cobra, well, I've seen it once. I Come in Peace, or called Dark Angel. Is that set at Christmas? As good as that. He goes, I come in peace, and he kills you. Yeah, very good. It's not a bad film. Invasion USA. That's set at Christmas. Yeah, I think it is. I think I watched that actually a couple of Christmases ago. Oh, there you go. I'll put that one in the that link for that in the description for you to look at. I think we're going to call it a draw now. It's going to be, I'd say, a quick live stream. I've shown you my praises. I've sung you a song. What more do you want? What more do you want? Hey dear, there we go. I'll just save that. In fact, I'll put these in the description right now. If I can find it, where have I put the bugger? I'll do it later. Never mind. So we'll leave it there. So hope you're having a good Christmas. Sorry if I've interrupted it. So I'll make myself big again. Transform. Fit to screen. Production. There we go. So, Merry Christmas. Hope you've had a lovely Christmas day. Hope you had a lovely Christmas dinner if you've had it yet. And hope you've got lots of lovely presents. Think about the people that may be on their own this Christmas, or not having the best of Christmases. Give them a call if you know them. Obviously, don't just go seeking people out, randomly. But if there's somebody that you know that's alone at Christmas, give them a call or pop round and say hello. If they want you to, they might say, "Bugger off! I want to be left alone at Christmas." But as I said, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? But anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely time, and wherever you are in the universe, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say where have I put it?